Hello everyone, this is Vijay. I'm going to talk about the women workforce participation in India. Let me start with some statistics in 2019. India being one of the growing economies in the world, we are not doing very good in the women labor force participation. India is pulling the economy by leaving women behind. Women account for only around 19% of the total labor force in India. India is in 128th position in female labor participation rate. Ratio of paid female workers to male workers is just 0.26. That means for every 4 men, there is only 1 woman who participates in the paid labor force. This is an employment to population ratio trend for 15 plus years of female. We were around 30% in 2005 and has declined slowly to 19.26 in 2020. And then a similar trend is seen in the ratio of female to male labor force participation rate. It was 37% in 2000 and it has declined to 27.91 in 2018. Okay, let us see some reasons behind India's low labor force participation for women. To start with, it is care economy and the restrictive cultural norms regarding women's work. It is taken for granted that women women has the higher priority in taking care of the children, elder, and the household activities. So that is one of the main reasons, and then other reasons are lack of safety in the country in travel to workplace or in the workplace. There are a lot of sexual harassment cases being reported and also going unreported, and lack of flexible work offerings for women, and there is a lot of gender wage gap irrespective of equal work as well as equal qualification. There is a differences in the wage between men and women, and there are no alternate jobs suiting the skill level when as part of the urbanization. Rural women are leaving India's workforce at a faster rate than urban women. This is mainly because of the agricultural and the farming related activities being going down. And the last one is the personal choice, no economic necessity due to partners' earnings. And we might think like probably it is because of the literacy rate, but we are doing good in the literacy rate. We have grown from 25.68 to 65.79 in 2018. But what is literacy rate? If somebody is known to read and write, the person is literate. Is that sufficient? Is that enough skill level to go to a better job? Okay, let's see. There is a U-shaped relationship that is taught for a country like India. Generally, for a country like India, a major part of the workforce is involved in the farming, like agricultural, fishing, and other forestry farming. And when the industrialization or the urbanization takes place, men move to the industries to do the blue collar job, and women stay home because due to the social barriers and the urbanization or the lack of skill level, they stay in the family and they do the care economy, and the women labor force participation drastically goes down. But women are feeling safe and comfortable in doing white collar jobs, but due to lack of sufficient education, they don't. So slowly the education rises, and then the level of economic participation grows in women. So this is a U-shaped relationship explained. And in evidence to that, India is also having a same pattern of the decrease in the rural population from 82% in 60s and 65.5 to it has reduced to 65 in 2018. In same way, agricultural, forestry and fishing was the percentage of GDP in this farming was 27% in 1991, and it has declined to around 16% in 2019. The recent initiatives to support women are Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao, but the budget allocated for this and the execution is not as good as expected. We could invest more on this kind of initiatives, and this should be implemented in all states. And another initiative was doubling the maternity leave benefits, but this was mainly for the organized sector. This is not applicable for the unorganized sector. And there is no government help to the organization to support the compensation for the increase in the maternity leave benefits. So this might drive organizations to think whether to hire women in the first place, unless the company has their own agenda on that. So what is really needed for women to participate? Women need more support from the family in the care for children, elders, and household activities. Bring awareness and break the stereotyping of who can do what. Bring a safe and conducive environment for women in travel and in workplace. Better execution of existing policies to empower women. Just writing policies is not sufficient, but executed well. Improve education facilities and new job opportunities for women in rural areas, so they don't have to travel, or so they can get a good education and a interested job in their own area. Finally, we come to the benefits. There is a projection of more than 750 billion USD can be added into GDP in 5 years if there is a 10% increase in women labor force in India. And India will be ranked better in the global competitiveness report, and our women will feel safe and happy. Thank you.